Well, okay, good morning, my party people. It is your boy Nico here, and I'm back. I am ready to rip through another epic episode of the Small Axe podcast. Now, if you heard my episode last week, we discussed and I showed and I did a quick walkthrough. Well, maybe not that quick. I gave you a walkthrough of my new deal analyzer, the Small Axe Deal Blade, which is sharp, which is ready to rip through any multifamily acquisition that you might have. This thing is ready to analyze any deal out there, help you do it quickly, help you do it accurately, and help you figure out what the returns are for your investors, yourself, and or your partners if that's how you acquire deals. So if you're ready to go get that thing, go to my website, smallactscommunities.com. There will be a page for it or a pop-up or something, and then you click the button and you're going to be able to buy it yourself. Right now, today, prices are cheap. I have it at $49. I'm going to increase that to $99 and then $199 in the future. So for now, the price is $49. Okay. $99 is the next phase, and then $199 is the final phase where I will have full videos and different tutorials and other access for you. Now you can also join my Facebook group once you download the template. This will allow you to ask any questions you might have, to connect with other people using it, and also connect with people in the space. So I have to announce that first. This is the big reveal. This is it. My Small Axe deal analyzer called the Deal Blade is here. You guys can now underwrite properties, underwrite a multifamily building with this thing. Go get it. Okay, so for today's episode, I want to talk about deals. Guys, I don't know about you, but I am seeing more opportunities today. As a matter of fact, I'm in contract on one. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is two deals that I was looking at, one of them for about 2 years offering on and missed out on, and then went under contract with somebody else at a price that I didn't like, is now back to me. And the broker is hounding me. The other one, I've also been negotiating for months. And finally, also, the seller is willing to take my offer. What? So, this episode is about unscripted discussions and advice and guidance and whatever I'm seeing in today's marketplace. And what I'm seeing are deals happening. I think that there is fear on the seller side. I feel that so many buyers have pulled out. I think that there is fear with the economy and what's happening in the general market across the globe. I feel the tariffs are now finally scaring people. I feel that Powell's stance of keeping interest rates the same, not really reducing them, and maybe reducing them slightly coming the fall of 2025 isn't enough for buyers to want to come back in. On top of that, I'm also highly confident in saying this. Many operators, many investors are terrified of investing because of the fact that there are so many capital calls and so many struggling syndications out there. You might be one of those people involved in a syndication that is not performing. You might be one of those people that is managing, operating a deal that is not performing. I have one deal that is just not doing great. We're skating by, we're getting there, and all we have to do at this point is ride out this time of little cash flow. Now, I don't I feel confident in this deal. This is my first deal, the 44 unit I'm talking about. I talk about it all the time. We're not cash flowing enough to make distributions safely, so I don't make distributions. My other properties I make distributions on, and they're going great. I feel very confident in what I'm doing. There are many people that I talk to every single day that have deals that are going so sideways and so south due to the changing in interest rates and they had fixed rate debt, and that increase crushed them. The increase from 3 to 7 or 8% completely crushed their cash flow and required them to have a capital injection just to keep the deal afloat. That's called a capital call. When you do a capital call, you call all of your investors up and you say, hey, look, we need more money to keep this deal going. So instead of you losing your money, you have to put more money in. And a lot of times, a couple of people will buy into it to help the deal, and a lot won't. So there's companies and organizations out there, and there's people out there right now doing rescue capital. And rescue capital goes and helps people. They go in and they do short-term funding or even funding, gap funding, to where if you're in a lack and you need just to keep a property afloat, they'll do it for you. It's a high cost, though. So a lot of these people have their deals tied up, their money and their capital tied up, and they can't do anything with these deals. They can't sell them, they can't refi them, they're underwater. And it is a big issue in this industry today. So many buyers pulled out, and many investors are just not investing anymore for those specific reasons. And it makes total sense. Obviously, I would not be investing if I was in underwater or had such troubles. So, what does this mean for us as operators, as people that are still involved? Do we back out? Do we become fearful? Do we run away and hide? Or do we take advantage of the situation? I highly recommend you jump in. If you have the capital, if you have the resources, if you have access to people with the capital and the resources, you need to buy deals now. If you can't agree with me that valuations are significantly lower than they were in 2022, then you should not be in this game. The valuations today are 30, 40% less than what they were. As a quick example, I say this all the time. My first deal, I bought 128.5 a door. My second deal, 82.5 a door. My third deal, 93. My fourth deal, 65 a door. My fifth deal, 90 a door. Come on, guys. You have to get involved. That is a huge discount. And if you are under the camp of saying, well, what if values go down more? Who cares? Who cares if values go down more? Your job, your responsibility right now is to, when you buy a deal, if you buy a deal, is to make sure that it cash flows in today's environment with today's interest rates. Then, if interest rates go up, who cares? You have a fixed rate loan. You need to have a fixed rate loan. If interest rates go down, excellent, you can refi or sell. If valuations go down, who cares? Your loan is fixed. If valuations go up, excellent, you can take advantage of it. So, in every market cycle, and if we're calling today a down cycle, whether it be the bottom or not, if we're calling today a down cycle, which we have to, if valuations are clearly lower than they were 3 years ago, and if we're calling today a down cycle, now is your opportunity to buy. The old adage, buy low, sell high, needs to take effect in your brain ASAP. Right now, there is opportunity. If you're tapped out on cash, I get it. Maybe there's a way for you to find some cash. If you are tapped out on investors, I get it. Me too. Maybe you can continue prospecting, networking, and talking for the next deal. It might not happen today, but you have to begin networking so you can connect with people that will be eventual partners or investors with you, or even provide you with some value as you provide them with value when you network with them. And it could take 6 months, a year, or nothing might happen. But this is part of the game. You have to be involved with the networking. You have to be involved with talking with other investors or potential investors and warm them up. It's just part of the job. So if you have capital today, I'm going to say you have to buy a deal. If you don't have capital today, but you're interested and you really want to buy a deal, then here's what you have to do. You have to network like crazy and find people that can help you get a deal done. And it's not going to happen overnight. You can't just call up somebody randomly out of the blue and say, hey, do you want to invest with me? No, you got to build an actual relationship with that person for SEC purposes and for the purposes of you're going to basically be marrying this person if you're getting into a deal with him, whether that be with an LP or a GP or a JV partnership, whatever it is, you're going to be with them for a while. So you want to make sure that it's an actual good relationship that works. Now, if you have capital, but you don't think today's a good time to buy, I'm just going to flat out say it, you're wrong. All of the evidence, all of the facts and the data shows that valuations are down. So if you understand investing at all, you want to buy when there is a discount. And today there's a discount. So my point for this episode is just sharing with you guys. I want you to get out there. I want you to get deals done. If you don't know how to analyze a deal, you get my deal analyzer. You join my Facebook group and we start chatting, asking questions, discussing how to underwrite and analyze deals. It's essentially free education right now. All you have to pay is $49 for the actual deal analyzer. I show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to give you a quick and easy setup and video walkthrough of it. That's on my latest episode. You just go download my deal analyzer. Once you download the deal analyzer, you can join my Facebook group where you can ask and answer questions about anything. You could connect with other investors and you can learn how to become a killer in this multifamily space.
All right, and that's a wrap, Small Axe community. So I wanted to take a minute to say thank you so much for listening to the show. And if you liked it or got any value from it, it would really mean the world to me if you would share it with someone else and write a review. Remember, guys, keep sharpening those axes. Let's get out there. Let's crush it. Love you guys.